Hey guys, it's Sacred Guardian, and we are back with another episode of the Yeared series. We have made it to our first month. This is week 4. So what that does is we will be doing our neckline across, we'll be doing the ear line, and then we will also be doing the flyaways across the cheek, but we're trying to maintain as high of a cheek level as possible. I know I've got a little bit of patches and stuff like that, but I wanted to give you guys, this is what it'll look like, and I'll be bringing up the pictures of the front, left, and right side. That way you can see before and after the trim so that you guys can maintain your yeards out there as well. So let's get right into it. Hey guys, it's Sacred Guardian. Welcome into the bathroom, the sacred sanctuary, as some may call it. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be trimming up the cheek lines, going into these cheek lines, doing our neckline here, making sure we've got our ears nice and tidy across here and across here. And apologize for the angle with my setup. I just don't have any like shelf or anything like that to where I can put it so it's like completely square on. So you'll have to bear with me on that. But what you'll need for today is if you want to get as precise as I'm going to try to do, and also try to maintain a line that we don't have that creeping line as we keep on going. Because if you're anybody like me, you get your line and then a week later it shrinks about a millimeter, another millimeter, and then eventually your cheeks are gone within a month. So what I did is I went to my wife's supply and got a white, so it's easy to see when you write on the skin. It is a white eyeliner pen, and I'm just gonna use my typical comb that I use all the time. It's nothing fancy or anything. It was like $8 at Walmart or something like that. I'm actually in the market to get a better one, but this one will work just fine as all I'm using it for is a straight edge anyway. So I'm gonna take the straight edge of this, I will line it up to, I've got a little bit of hair that's right here. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I've got majority of my hair is about right there. So I'm gonna try to go that point to about this point here. So if I go across here like this, and then we'll get that angle the way we want it, we're just gonna take this pencil and draw a nice straight line right across that. And everything above that will be gone. Everything below that will be, and I'm just doing this so that I watch myself as far as going down too low, kind of a deal like that. So I just wanted to make something nice and sharp so that we can eventually let it grow into it. I don't want to keep a straight line here. Exactly. I want to round that out as things grow out, but I just want to make sure I'm allowing all that hair to come in. So I'll repeat the process for the other side, and then we'll move on to the neckline. So there we have that side for that. And as you look closer, I've got these little tiny hairs that kind of go in line with everything. I just really want to maintain the discipline and not start drifting downward and lose all the cheek hair, because it's significantly weaker on my cheeks than it is anywhere else, as you can tell. So especially this side. This side's much weaker than that side. So after you get those lines on there, we'll trim those off first, and then we'll take a look and reevaluate and make sure that it's not too low on one side or the other, and make sure that it's nice and even across there. I'm not going to mess with the mustache. I made a mess of the mustache because I don't have a mustache that creeps up into my nostrils, so I'm kind of blessed as far as that, so I don't actually have to go up there and shave away. But I had been doing that in the past, and I was bringing my mustache down too far, and it would make it pencil thin. And when you get 3 months into the growth period, your mustache really needs to start being heavy at that point, if possible. 2-finger method. One finger, the middle finger here, goes right on the Adam's apple. Next one rests right above it. And where that finger comes up, that's where our line's going to be. Right there. So you can see that, and that is going to be our straight edge across. So now We get our trusty rusty comb, and I want more of a square shaped beard, so I'm gonna go straight across with that. There we go. So now that gives me a nice guideline to follow along through there. So it goes straight across here and hopefully gives me that square look. Okay, so now what we need to mark up is we need to get these lines here. We need to go through our ear lines right here. So what we can do is we'll take, I've got this natural line that comes here and then it kind of just starts going way out. If I turn off to the side, you'll see that. So I just want to make this nice and smooth because I like a crisp edge. I don't like it full on natural, I like a nice crisp edge. So grab the comb, go down to about the corner of where that starts, and that's where we'll make our mark here. Straight down. So now we have a nice crisp corner here that we can make with that. I'll repeat the process for this side. A little bit more pencil. There we go. There we go. So when we turn to the side, we should see a nice kind of square edge coming down like that. All right, so now it's just part to shave it and trim it off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the clippers and just give that a nice little edge up, and then I'll probably hop in the shower and give it a nice edge with the razor to go in and do the final look. Got a bunch of hair everywhere. Imagine that, right? After a month of growing it out, right? Alright guys, thanks for watching today. This is week 4 with the first month's trim. So we'll zoom in for the close-ups, and remember as always, it's not how many you kill, it's how many you save.